And I, the Wrestle Vessel, would just like to give a little plug to some of my merchandise for sale. We got wrestling videotapes, wrestling DVDs, both ones on clearance. We got autographed cards, autographed 8x10s, rare 1989 and 1990 8x10s released by the WWF. We got some classic books, both wrestling, sports, and other kind of books. We got a Spin Fighter set of Razor Ramon and Bam Bam Bigelow, and much more. So please contact me, Mr. Wrestling Tape 1 on YouTube, aka The Wrestle Vessel, and watch more great videos of The Wrestle Vessel and The Aftershock right here on YouTube.
Welcome to 1 Minute What the Hell. Well, here we are playing Bloodshot on the Sega Genesis. Supposedly this right here is a first-person shooter on the Sega Genesis. If it is, I've never played it before. It's going to be very impressive to see how this game plays. It looks like we have a little introduction right here. Very, very impressive introduction, as you can see there. Alright, so here we are at the main menu of the game right here. There's also an option menu. We got preferences, which is the language. Very, very annoying music in my opinion. The music kinda got a versus battle and a start game. We'll start the game right here just so we can have an idea of what the hell the game looks like. And holy crap, look at this. This is definitely a legit first-person shooter game on the Sega Genesis. Never played this before. Okay, so the B button is shoot. The A button right there is apparently the open the door button. I'm very, very impressed by this so far. Oh, there's some mines on the floor. Wow. A lot of detail on the game itself. This is something I've really never even played before. This is playing on hardware from like 1988. So the fact that this is playing and it's actually playing this good, it's actually pretty impressive. I can't believe I'm actually playing this on the Genesis. Look at this. I'm sure the frame rate's not the greatest. Kind of reminds me of Doom on the Super Nintendo. In fact, wow, whoa, we got some enemies over here. What the hell? So that was pretty crazy. I kind of think that this actually plays a little bit smoother than Doom on the Super Nintendo. Although this definitely doesn't look as detailed as Doom, but still very, very impressive. Check that out. That's insane. The graphics, the textures kind of look really, really weird. Like right here, this kind of looks like what you see on the like on the NES when your game kind of gets messed up and whatnot. You have to blow in the cartridge. This is definitely a very interesting shooter. I never ever played this before. I'm surprised I'm actually playing this at all. This right off the actual Sega hardware. You don't need no magic tricks or an extra chip or anything. This Sega Genesis had a lot of balls. And I guess this kind of proved it right here. I know a long time ago I reviewed the Duke Nukem 3D on the Sega Genesis. I guess they released that down in Brazil. Kind of a weird port, but somehow they pulled it off. I'm not sure how the hell they did that, but this kind of plays pretty close to that. But it's a lot easier though. Duke Nukem 3D on the Genesis is hard as hell. This game is actually much playable. And we're getting like a countdown. My instinct kind of says that I'm gonna have a self-destruction here in about 60 seconds, so I better get the hell out of this freaking building. Not sure how the hell I'm gonna get out, where I'm going. Yeah, I'm not too sure where the hell I'm supposed to be going. What the hell? I have no idea what the hell just happened. I think the game might have started over to the beginning of the level. I'm surprised it even runs on the Genesis to begin with, but somehow the Genesis had enough balls to do that, so expanded to the Sega Genesis once again. Very, very good console. And it can pull off things like this. Things that you cannot even imagine Genesis doing. So a lot of people think that the Super Nintendo is superior when it comes to 3D polygons or first-person shooter games, things like that. Well, I would consider them both about even now. Check this out.